So hello. So today we are going to discuss. First of all, I would like to say thank you. You are watching this interview series first video where we are going to discuss very important question. As you know, whenever you are going to attend any interview, this is the very common question. Might be it will ask end of the interview, might be in between or starting of the interview. You will face this question. Question is like, I will write it down somewhere so that you will understand better. Okay. Draw. Sorry. Draw. I need this pen. Okay. Okay, so now we can understand. The question is design a automation framework for a new project. As well as they will ask a folder structure. Yes, they will expect folder structure, base class designing, configuration management, reusable utilities, and reporting strategy. So this the question where the interviewer expecting to you framework designing. I will please watch this video till the end. I will explain in a detail. I don't think so. No one tell you in the practical way in the real time scenario. So I am here helping out. If you are going to attend any interview in the next day, so this is will be very helpful video. So please watch till the end so that you will understand the better way. Folder structure and then base class and then I'm writing only question right now. Then config management and then reusabilities. Okay, reporting strategies. And then is the reporting strategies. Okay, and then how you will answer. So first of all, starting your answer, you have need to explain. You know, start if you are answering any question. So please, I would like to suggest please be confident and make sure whatever you are telling, you are because if you are not aware, might be asking first question how you will handle. If you are aware basic level, to answer very confidently and say, yeah. Starting with the question, you will say, if I need to design a framework for a new project, first of all, you have need to understand a project requirement. Then is the terminology for the project requirement, technology stack, team size, and CI/CD pipeline is required, reporting needs, scalability requirement. Based on that, I design a module automation framework that include configuration, management, reusable utilities, base classes, and proper folder structure, reporting, and CI/CD integration. This is the question not for only interviewer who are the work as automation engineer and who are planning to join another company. That case, let's suppose if in a new organization they are expecting you create a new framework and you have need to create a new framework, how you will do? In this lecture, I will explain in the detail with the interview perspective as well as the uh, you are the candidate who have need to create a framework. In the both way, in both perspective, I am going ahead. First of all, what we have need to understand, guys. First of all, requirements, then technology, what we will go, technology stack, and team size, and CI/CD pipeline. Like they are expecting CI/CD for the whatever they are developing, we have need to automate the same, or they have expecting if they have a backlogs, we have need to work on the backlogs. Like already already exist a module, we have need to automate that. It depends on the requirement, and then reports and scalability, and then we will create the complete structure for a module automation framework for the module complete structure and complete proper folder structure, right? Then come to the technology stack. First of all, technology stack is what will be language, Java, C, C++, JavaScript. What we will go build tool, Maven, And test framework, testng. And API library, rest assured. And then reporting, extend reports, and then allure. And login, there is the very common, already you know, I hope so, log4j, sorry, CI/CD, Jenkins, either Jenkins or Azure pipeline. And version control, Git, Bitbucket, what we are going with. Bitbucket. Okay, so like generally design framework using the Java, TestNG, Maven, and API perspective for rest assured and reporting. I prefer the extend report and CI integration Jenkins we will use. And come to the high level framework structure, we have need to explain to that guy. How we will explain? So there is the test layer, service layer, utilities layer, core framework layer, config layer, and reporting layer. I design framework using layered structured so that test logic, configuration, utilities, and reporting are separated. How we will create? Some of the organization use hybrid framework, some of the use POM framework. It depends on the what the kind of the framework you have worked. You can use that term accordingly. Okay, let's suppose I'm creating one framework. This is the project, and this is the SRC main Java. Try to understand, guys. I'm explaining the basic way. Base class. Inside the class is the base test. Base test like related to all the common function which we required in the each case. Config, config reader, reader.java, config.properties. Okay, and then endpoints, roots.java, utilities, JSON utilities, utils.java, Excel utils.java, logger utils. Inside the utils, and then go to the payload, user payload, and then we will create next package the reporting. There is the class is the extend manager.java. I will show in my framework also, guys. We don't worry. And come to the source test Java. There we have need to create the test cases. So test is the one package inside the test data. And then logs, reports, and then pom.xml. This is the structure. I keep core framework code in main package and test case inside the test package so framework remain reusable. Come to the framework. Already I have created the framework here, and this is the framework. Yeah, error has been gone. So now you can see this is the framework test automation framework which we have created. Inside the main Java, we have created all the required function inside the packages. How in the listener for listener is for we have need to create for the report. The extend manager we are using, and in the report folder it will create by default, and the folder name is report name is automation 999 automation file.html. The html file name be automation 99. This is we are providing, and this is the page package. Page is the page, nothing, just website pages. Let's suppose you are going to open Amazon. First of all, you will see the login page, then you will see home page, then you will see payment page. This is the page wise we are creating the all classes. The card pages, home pages, product pages, payment pages. This is the so many pages you can create according to framework. Come to the utilities. We are creating the config reader. There is the config reader. We are reading the properties. We are reading the required things from the config properties file. I will show you that also. And this is the driver manager. We are initiating driver from this file, and this is for the screenshot utilities. Whenever your test cases will fail, then it will take a screenshot and it will will save in the png format. Okay, come to the source test java format. Here the project test, this is the test cases we are writing, and we are validating according whatever the data is showing on the UI. And here the assertion is we are performing. There is this kind of the assertion we can't perform in the page class. We are just writing the give me we are writing locators and action of that page, and we are calling them in the test class, and directly calling them and using directly. And this is the home page. Already home pages we have created the call them, create the object, added a new home page and search the product and add to cart, and directly we are validating using the assertion. And the same way in the there are the so many classes according to test cases. Okay, come to the test ng. This is the JRE system libraries. This is the Maven dependencies, the test ng. This is the order test ng we are adding here. This is the report which is has been created so far. The number of the times we have run this suit or run the test case, um, it will add the report accordingly. Okay, and then this is the test ng XML file. So many very common question which is asked by the interviewer. What is the test ng file? Test ng file is the control of the suit. Which the test case we have need to run, which the test case we have need to exclude, include, all the things we can perform from the test ng. We can run the test cases classes wise as well as the suit level as well as the tag level, like regression or suit sanity kind of the all the test cases we run from the test ng from file. And we can first of all, and we have need to add the listener in the test ng XML file, then your report will be generated. Okay, this is the POM XML file where once you create your when testng file will be so once you convert your Maven project and testng, then you will able to see the testng file. Once you create the once you create the Maven project, then you will able to see the POM XML file in your framework. So POM XML file define the add the all the required dependency in your framework. You have need to add that libraries or dependencies in your POM file, updated libraries in your POM. Then your framework will be shrink with the file as per the required. Add the import file in the classes, then it will work. Very basic or simple thing. There is the two thing, guys. First thing, you can go in the helper section and come to the Eclipse marketplace where you can download the app, download the dependencies or file. Second way, you can go to the add dependency website or dependence maybe dependency website. You can copy paste dependencies here and paste here in the POM XML file. That that functionality also work. That file also work. Once you will call them in the class, that file will be imported in your class. That is a very simple way. You can add this library from the marketplace also. You can add the test dependency from the website. It will work in the same way. Two different things, but will work in the simple same way. Okay. Hope you are understanding. And then already we have discussed config, reusability, payload management, and then you can explain You can explain the parallel methods we use. This is a different thing. So you can answer to design an automation framework for the new project. First, I analyze the project requirement, choose the technologies, and then I design a layered structure or the POM framework with the proper folder structure, separating the base class, configuration, utilities, and I implement the base classes for the common setups and use property file for configuration management. And this the kind of and centralize the. Then I integrate the extend report for the and for logging for Log4j, the framework also supports CI/CD integration through the Jenkins or the Azure pipeline and parallel execution, environment switching, making it scalable and maintainable for the enterprise level or the project level. The simple way you will explain in a detail in your interviewer. I am then sure when you will see your knowledge, your potential in a detail, he or she will impress you. Thank you. You are watching my video, and please watch next video